So this video we're gonna have updates about Snow Badger, my Turbo LS FoxBody. And my channel update that's gonna be great for us and be able to make more content.
With it being sunny and a nice day out, it's no better time than today to get the engine back in Snow Badger. So let's go. Just like that, the engine is back in. Next thing to do is get it bolted to the K-member and then also get the transmission brace back on there, and we can start doing the plumbing and wiring everything back in. Well, it came out here, started working on Snow Badger for a little bit. I took off all the plastic around so you can get a better idea what it looks like. I painted the hood support and the radiator supports, got that all done and installed, got the fans on. Just kind of tinkering around with it. I did the cowl is back on it again, so it's coming out nicely, just slowly moving along with it. I also ran the cable as well for the hood latch or the hood release. Before, it used to come up over there, and if you see it, I ran it back in the fender well and came around the backside, so then that's not there. But it's coming along pretty nicely, so we're just going to keep rolling with the motions. All right, so also messing around with the engine bay. I got all that stuff in. Now it's time to do the big thing. It's time to take the transmission out because I need to figure out why the converter is not spinning, and I need to get that fixed. So I'm going to pull the transmission out of this and make sure the converter is going to be loose. All right, so making some good progress. We got the bulkhead on there. Yeah, I chiseled out the top to feed those through. But I got the bulkhead, the wirings on there. I'm getting the fuel system put on now. I'm glad that's done, so now there'll be no holes. It looks a lot better instead of just a whole bunch of shit open there. So now let's continue on and start figuring everything else out that we need to do. Get this looking nice. I think I'm going to stay away from this side. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to start mounting my... I'm going to come over here and start mounting the coolant reservoir and then my oil catch can over here so we can start flowing this all together. So let's go ahead and get that done. Back out here with Snow Badger. We got the return lines going. I remade the return lines for the flex fuel sensor that comes up back over to the regulator. And same thing for the other side and over. And then what I'm going to do is take the return right there and go down under the K-member and then back down through there where you can see the return lines going down through. Because I need to move the regulator 6 inches off the firewall to be NHRA compliant, because it was over there and now it's gone and now I have it on this side. So everything is plumbed up now. I just have to do the bottom return and we'll keep trucking along of getting this finished. Knocked off another item on the checklist is the fuel pressure sensor. I had to extend that because before it used to just come right out and go over, but I had to extend it, come all the way around. So now I have it coming back, coming down underneath, and then now it's coming over here and everything's hooked up. Great. Another thing down. Great news as well. The new 160 thermostat is now in there. I had to grind around the outside to get the fit, but now it's in there. Before I used to have a 190 and then I was way too high. But now I have a 160 in there so we can push through, and I am so goddamn so excited for that. Now with the new 160 thermostat, I have new coolant lines that I'm going to do up here. Relocated that. I'm going to have a breather coming off of that as well. That's going to go to a catch can. And then all of the exhaust leaks are finished. I'm really hoping this doesn't overheat anymore. I just want to drive the car around, so it'll be great. But we still have a lot to do, so let's keep going. Snow Badger is complete. The only thing I do is got to put fluids in it, start it up, make sure everything's good to go. But everything is done, and now we are ready and to go to the track, and we are legal for the track to run that 9-second pass. Finally. So the way I figured it out is I finally got Snow Badger back together, tested everything, and everything was okay. Got the battery charged in the back, started to turn it up, and it would just keep turning over and over, just like this. Well, I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting any spark. Maybe my coils are bad. So I took my coils off of my S10 truck over there that's an LS swapped. And I put them on this. Same thing happened. I was like, okay, maybe the grounds in the back of the head are bad. So I took both those grounds off, shaved the back of the head, wasn't shave it, sanded both sides of the back of the head, sanded down the connections as well, and also did all of my grounds here, right down there, right there, right down there, and on the engine itself, and it still didn't happen. So I'm like, okay, well, what else could it be? So I texted my tuner Be More Fox about stuff, about everything I did, and he said I might have it bricked. So what I did to confirm it is I loaded in the tune that Be More Fox made me, and everything worked before I parked it. I updated the SD card and then updated it to the US or the ECU. That didn't work. So then Be More Fox told me to update or add the tune right to the Terminator system and then try updating it, or then try and putting in the tune to see if that works. Well, I ended up doing that and still nothing worked. So that tells me that I got a bricked ECU from Holley. And I'm going to be calling them this week because they said that they have some things that I could try to make this work. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys. So we got to go over the good, the bad, and the plan. The first one, we'll go over the bad. As you just saw, Snow Badger has a bricked Holley Terminator X ECU, and I'm going to be calling them later on in the week to figure out what's going on, because there's a test and tune this Friday that I want to get to, and if I can't get to it, then I'm going to take the LS truck. I just got to put a new Holley black pump in it for the carburetor and stuff. That should be simple enough for me to do. So that's the bad right now with Snow Badger. The good is I'm finally home. I am not traveling anymore. I'm off the road. I have a job that's local to me now, so I'll be able to go racing on the weekends. I'll be able to make more content during the week. I'm hopefully trying to do that. It's just a great thing. So this is something I've been wanting to do for the last year or so, was getting off the road, and I'm very excited for this. And I'm excited to see where my racing journey is finally going to take me, because I will be able to race on the weekends, and with the help of you guys, I'm excited we can get there. Everyone can meet up. We can all hang out at the track, go racing, enjoy each other's cars. I think it's going to be great. So the plan is right now
is I want to try to go racing every weekend as long as nothing comes up or I don't work like a Saturday or something. And I either want to take Snow Badger or I want to take my LS swapped S10. So right now, Snow Badger to LS swap or the turbo LS swap FoxBody. My plan for this is to maybe do some heads up every now and again, or do some front or back side, no prep racing. That's what I want to do with the FoxBody. Now the S10 truck, I want to maybe do some bracket racing with that. I want to get into bracket racing. I want to learn about bracket racing because I know you got to register or something like that. So I want to get into that a little bit. So at least I'll have some type of racing every week that you guys can join me on. And I think it'll be great. It's going to be a great experience for everybody. It's going to make everybody happy. You get to see the racing and not just a bunch of garage videos, because I know the garage videos do get real old. Don't worry, I'm tired of making them. I appreciate everyone watching, but I know you guys want to see some racing and stuff like that. So once we figure out what's going on with the Holley ECU and I put the new black pump inside of the truck, both cars should be good to go and we should be able to go racing. So subscribe if you haven't, and if you're kind of considering it, I would consider doing it, just because we're gonna have two vehicles. One's gonna be a truck LS swap carburetor nitrous, and then the other vehicle is gonna be EFI turbo LS swapped in a FoxBody. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.